guys, welcome back. As you can see, my brows look toe up from the flow up. We're about to change that. So first I'm going to brush my brows with the spoolie. I'm brushing all of my brow hairs up and then curving down the ends, I guess. Just bringing everything even. Then we're going to go in with my favorite brow product of all time, NYX Brow Gel. Like, this is better than Anastasia's in my opinion. So I'm going to take a small angled brush and I'm going to start lining it up. I start from the center because it's always easier that way, and then I drag the line out. You're not going to want to drag it too far. You're going to want to kind of drag it to where your eye ends in the corner, and then we're going to keep tracing the line at the bottom. We're keeping it pretty light in the front, and we're just tracing that line, make everything sharp, and we're going to repeat the same thing on the top as well. You got to connect the top to the bottom, like an acute angle. Is that right? I think so. And then we're going to keep going forward and forward. So next we're going to fill in. The top line in the front of the brow has to be super light, because when you blend it out, you don't want, like, I don't know how to explain it. You don't want it to be super dark. You need the gradient effect. And now we're going to feather in whatever was left on the brush into my brows to fill them in. And for the front of my brows, I always keep it light and not go too forward, so it doesn't end up looking like a block. Now I'm going in with this NYX palette, and I'm using this light shade to clean up underneath my brows. For my brows, I use two different concealers now, because underneath my brow I like the more highlighted look. So I go a shade, no, not a shade, 2 shades lighter than my actual skin tone, but it blends in naturally. I want to say maybe 1 or 2 shades, I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, I put that under my brow bone, and then above my eyebrows I use my actual skin tone, which is Fawn from Color Girl, my lord, from LA Girl. So you'll see that in a second. Just gonna add this under your brow, and you want to extend the concealer to the front of your brow a little past where your brow begins, so it gives up the more clean, defined look. And now this is the LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn. Like I said, it matches my skin tone perfectly, and I just apply that on top as well. Look how clean that is so far. Now I'm taking this Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush, and I'm just calmly blending this out on the bottom and on the top. I'm not going to go too close up to underneath my eyebrow, because I didn't put that much product, so there's not that much to blend away. So we're just blending away the edges so everything looks unified. Now, after I blend away the concealer, what I like to do is go ahead and use a spoolie to distribute all the product evenly and to make sure all my brow hairs are in place. It just looks more unified to me. And now look at the comparison, snatched and unsnatched. Now we're going to start on the next brow, and we're going to repeat the same process that we did on the first brow, which is underlining our brows, filling them in with whatever's left on the brush, concealing them with both of the concealers, and then using Le Spoolie again, and we're all done. Now these are the finished brows. Don't they look smashingly, dashingly amazing? Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah. See, I was on a cool team, Baby girl was a track star, Little cutie in the Levi's, Had a booty like a black girl. What? See, I adored you, Wanted you in my dorm.